California's eviction rates are now on track to double in the months ahead because of expiring eviction moratorium orders. But even if that moratorium is extended, housing experts warn the state is still facing a catastrophe because of rental debt. NBC4's Gordon Tokumatsu has that story.
Lamont Good never thought he'd be in this situation. He says he's a good tenant, respectful, always paying his rent on time, never maxing out his credit cards. But now,
my rent debt is about $10,000.
And his stress level is off the charts. He hasn't been able to pay his full rent for months. As an actor and dancer, he's been scraping by with online teaching jobs and digital performances.
Is it enough money?
No, it's not enough.
Not even close?
Not even close.
Rent debt is the amount Lamont and hundreds of thousands of others in LA County alone still owe their landlords. It never goes away and just continues to grow, even if you're protected from being evicted by temporary laws. A moratorium on evictions has prevented people like Lamont from being kicked out on the street, but it expires at the end of February.
They have good reason to be scared.
Larry Gross with LA's Coalition for Economic Survival points to a recent UCLA study which says 365,000 LA County households are currently at risk for eviction. He says moratoriums, which are still being planned, are great, but they don't address rent debt at all.
We need to cancel the debt of rent and mortgage, and that can only come on a federal level.
Even now, with a new administration, the feds have only addressed the immediate problem, which is eviction. But rent debt is something that will follow Lamont, even if he's kicked out of his apartment.
My only option would have to go back to family, which is really embarrassing.
Gross says if Lamont has that option, he's lucky. Many don't and will end up on the streets.